Hey guys, sorry about this. This is going to have to be an extra short one today. We threw a huge birthday celebration for my father this year, and as a result, I spent the previous 3 days helping my parents get ready for that, as well as literally everything up to 3 hours before this video went live, holding the party, and then cleaning up the massive mess. So what of this video will be done is the little I managed to write down during the week whenever I had a spare moment. So don't worry, I plan to complete this one as soon as possible. But until then, enjoy this teaser of the roasting G1 video so I don't leave you without a Sunday video this week. This is going to be really difficult. I'm going to have to stretch my creative muscle as far as possible to do this one, but it's only fair. I've already shit all over the movies, and now you all voted to see this. People have been asking where this was since it's been so long since the last roast, and they've been questioning if I just don't have the balls to do it since it's G1. That's not the problem. The problem is, I've just been forgetting because I'm stupid. Even dumber is that I've been thinking about doing this one for so long that I've come up with a ton of good jokes that I didn't write down and promptly forgot. I'm great at my job. Anyways, it's time to give G1 its lumps. I'm sure this video is going to piss someone off, but I'd like to remind everyone that this is a roast. It's all meant to be in good fun. I just hope that I can give this the reaming you all want to see. But without further ado, let's rip into Transformers Season 1. And let's start out with the big red bastard himself. Here's a problem that we're going to run into though. What the fuck do any of these guys actually look like? With G1, it didn't so much have animation errors as it had animation successes, because when stuff is only on model like 3% of the time, then they aren't errors anymore. The characters are just fourth-dimensional beings who look different not only depending on the angle you view them from, but the time as well. And Optimus had it bad in the show, to the point where people to this day argue about how skinny or fat he was. No matter what though, he always looks like he's trying his hardest to be a bad Power Rangers Megazord cosplay. I can't look at his hands and not see that small Japanese actor wearing silver gloves poking out of a large cardboard box and getting confused as to how one picks up a sword. I love how in this picture the artist clearly knew what foreshortening was, but no idea what the ratio should be. So his hand is like 3 times bigger than it should be, and then his pointing finger is like 10. It's like Optimus is having some kind of allergic reaction. And I didn't know that Optimus was so into fashion. He's got at least 4 different hats, and most of them look like they ate some kind of baseball helmet. So avant-garde, Prime, you'd be right at home on the runway. Also, ain't he just the biggest creep on the planet wearing his miniskirt with his big blue package hanging out 100% of the time so everyone has to constantly look at it? I'm sure it's not at all horribly uncomfortable for all the people who are at dick height on him, like Bumblebee, and every human around him is just getting a constant upskirt view. People thought the sexy Prime pose was a weird joke, but it turns out he's been a flasher since G1. Let's just cover both leaders in one go. Megatron, you leggy bitch! You look like a male stripper 3/4 the way through his routine in thigh highs, and it's not even like a good male stripper if the caveman monobrow is anything to go off of. What kind of chromosome deficiency caused you to have 3 distinct eyebrows when you are from a race that doesn't have eyebrows in the first place? I get that you're trying to cover up your shame with a helmet and all, but maybe next time go with something a bit more full face like Prime or your boy Soundwave. Instead, you've chosen to look like some Ron Burgundy type, complete with chest hair and a bad case of the 70s quaff. The only reason your men follow you is because they're worried that if they don't, you're gonna start grinding on them. Then you got Rufus. And let me explain the whole reason why I call Brawn Rufus. My brother thinks he looks like a Rufus. That's it. He's watched the G1 movie more than me, but he was too young to remember the show at all, and he didn't go back through and rewatch it like me at any point. So, since no one said his name in the movie before he died, he just came up with his own name for him. That name was Rufus, which I find both hilarious and fitting, so I too have accepted Rufus into my heart. Anyways, Rufus looks like what would happen if the Dutch Boy paint mascot and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got in a bad teleporter accident and then picked up a heavy smoking habit. Why is he always standing there looking like he's just waiting for someone to comment about how nasty the shit he took in the toilet stinks so he can fight them? He just has that rearing to tussle for some petty bullshit energy. And that's the last thing I had written down before life collided with creating a YouTube video. So again, sorry for the short nature of this one. See you in a couple days. And that's not half what I have to say, like this time it's probably not even a fifth, but it's as much as I could say in the amount of time I have. And I know, you know, what everyone else tells you to do at the end of these videos. So, if you liked what you saw here, please do that. And if you'd like to take it a step further, then please, share this video with any friend you think may be interested. I hope you all enjoyed listening to me waste your time.